What's up guys? So I've been traveling around quite a bit and I'm just catching a break now to show you this little guy here. This is the Snapper 7. Now this has been out for like maybe 5 months, maybe more, I'm not sure, but what happened is since I was traveling so much, finding a space to fly a 3-inch, even though a 3-inch is tiny, it's kind of difficult sometimes. And there are certain places I went and I imagined if I only had a tiny whoop. So I have not had much experience with tiny whoops. I flew one a long time ago, and my experience was it was very like not powerful. It was fun, but it's like you have way more fun with these. And a lot of people who fly even 5 inches, they will even laugh at the guys like me who fly the 3 inches. I love my 5-inch, but I can't carry that. As easy as I can carry these 3 inches. But anyway, I used to think, oh, tiny whoops are boring, whatever. But in my mind, I always thought if they made these things with brushless motors, then I would consider it, and here they've done that. Now, they've had brushless motors for quite some time. I don't remember the name of them, but I've seen them, and they were not very powerful, and I just thought that doesn't excite me. But I've seen videos on this one, and it flew really, really nice. And from what I see, it has more power than the brushed version. It's the first time they've made a little tiny brushless motor that actually outperforms the brush one. And guys, all I need to say is you need to get this, because the amount of fun I have flying this, I never even thought, even though in my mind I already knew that I'm gonna want this and have somewhat fun, but when I got it, it was like it exceeded all my expectations. And I mean, literally, I'm not gonna go through the whole text and specs or whatever. The only thing I hate, you see this stupid little way that you have to put this rubber band to keep the batteries in there. I had to put this here so I can lift it and get the battery under there. I wish they had a bay like the other that you can just kind of slide the battery in and just go. Oh, that is annoying. But anyway guys, the thing is, they have others now. They have the UK 65 and US 65, those colorful little things that they have, and others that come out with these same motors. I don't remember the size of it. I'm probably going to put it on the screen, but it's 19,000 kV motors, and for the first time, I think they got the weight right. And if you look at the way the magnets are in there, it's very ridiculous how they get those things in there. But the motor, the quality is so amazing. The reason why I mention these others is because they all seem to use the same motors and the same flight controller. It's one board that's just including the ESCs, everything on that one board, and then you have your VTX. I think the UK and US 65, they have smart audio, which is absolutely brilliant for something this size. So yeah, check it out guys. I'm not going to go into the details. The only thing, the second thing I hate, these aluminum hoops, they bend. Every time you crash, they deform. You can bend them back, but I'm thinking, how many times am I going to crash and bend before they actually finally snap off? But they've been holding up. I really banged them up a bit, and yeah. And also I kind of dislodged the camera. I had to stick it up there with some hot stuff, and yeah, that's the only thing. But maybe if they had a version that had, I don't know, maybe not the aluminum, it would be better. Who knows? Anyway, that's a quick preview. I got the Commanders, and I also got this guy. I built this from my old run cam build. I haven't been flying that run cam build, the one that I built in the video, because the motors I got in that one, which were the XJB motors that I had on the other one, they were very heavy for something that something this size. Those motors were quite heavy. So I decided now, when I saw this build, I think it was Andy RC and a couple of people who reviewed this one as a long range. I don't have it long range yet, but I got the same motors, I got the frame, and I just used the insides from the one I had and built it up. And so far I've only flown it just a little bit. It feels pretty good. I like it. I'm going to be doing another video on this anyway, so I'm just giving a quick overview. And yeah, that's it. And like I said, this guy I showed in the last video, I absolutely love this one because the power and weight and everything, to get the balance right in here is very difficult, because most of my money has gone into experimenting with things like this, because I keep wanting to change the kV of the motors, change the props, change ESCs, change everything until I get like the sweet spot. And I think this one, which is the last one I showed you, it only has the Runcam DVR in there. This is like the sweet spot when it comes to weight and flight handling and kV and all these things. They add up to make the right combination. It's kind of hard to get it sometimes. You have to do it by trial and error. Like for example, I had the 6,000 kV motors and I changed to the 5,500 kV, and That's much better. That's a sweet spot for 3S anyway on something like this. And I kind of want to stick to 3S for, well, I mean, I'll move to 4S. I probably need 4S on this guy. Anyway guys, here's the flight footage from this guy. I hope you enjoy it, and if you're looking to get anything like this, you don't have to get the Snapper 7. I mean, I would recommend it, but I'm sure the others that have these similar motors are going to be just as fun. So check it out guys. Enjoy.